In this video, I am going to show you the top issues your GBP face, also known as Google My Business, that prevents it from ranking higher in maps. I have explained all the issues we have come across while working on numerous Google listings and how to identify them, so you can resolve these issues as early as possible and gain higher Google rankings. These issues basically fall into 5 major categories that I will explain one by one. Let's dive straight into the video. Inconsistent NAP or brand name overlap. This is the most common and most important issue we find local businesses face, because Google wants to show the most relevant results for each search, and businesses that have complete and accurate information tend to rank higher. So as a business owner, you should make sure your NAP is consistent across all places where it's been added. Please note, even though NAP stands for name, address, phone number, it's important to make sure your web address is listed consistently as well. Consistent listings include not just the same basic information, but the same spelling and formatting as well. Search engines are all about the details. So let's consider these 3 listings using the same NAP discussed in the example above. The first listing in the example is in the format seen in the client's GMB, whereas listing 2 and 3 has slightly altered the original format. Depending on how many social media profiles your business has and how many directories it is listed in, it's very possible that your NAP looks like this, if not worse. I often notice this with my clients. It's not something people often think about when creating profiles or listings. When all 3 of these listings are floating around, not only can consumers get confused about which listing is the correct one for the service they're seeking, but so can search engines, which can result in loss of revenue due to poor rankings. And trust me, you don't want to confuse the search engines. When users see your business listed under multiple names, with varying addresses or using inconsistent phone numbers, they get confused. So they turn instead to a company whose information is consistent because they have more trust and confidence in that listing. And because users think and act this way, search engines also think and act the same way. Business category. Ensure you are using the closest category that matches your business. Most listings lose the knowledge panel after more than 3 GMB categories, so limit your selection unless additional categories are explicitly supported by content on the website. When having 3 good optimized categories, it'll specialize your GMB listing to make it easier for Google to read your data and rank you high. For example, if you are a car accident attorney, your primary category should be personal injury attorney and not just attorney or law firm. As a best practice, keep note of which primary and secondary category your top 3 competitors are using, and try to add your categories as closely as possible. Duplicate listings or the possum filter. Basically, if there are multiple similar businesses in the same building or very near each other, Google will show only one relevant result and filter out the rest. Google does this to enhance user experience, and it is very essential for your business not to fall under the possum filter. The primary effects of possum are most seen in the following 4 scenarios. Similar businesses that share the same address. Similar businesses that share the same owner. Similar businesses that share the same affiliation. Similar businesses that are located very close to each other. Despite the Hawk update softening the effects of the possum filter, the filter still exists, and it is still very necessary to understand how to identify possum and learn strategies to counter it. How to easily check for the possum filter. Perform a local search that pulls a snack pack and click More Places. Note only 4 listings in our example. Now click the plus button to zoom in on the map. Now note the 2 pages of the results that are being filtered by possum. I will, in a different video, show you how to overcome possum. Location pages. If a brand has more than 3 to 5 locations, location pages for each GMB listing should be built out, and it is best to add the location page in the individual GMB rather than the homepage URL. This is a good example. This GMB, The Pope firm operates in 3 different locations, so they built a separate page for each location and linked the location page to the respective GMBs. This approach of building separate pages for individual GMB locations not only enhances map rankings, but also helps the location pages to rank better in organic results. Avoid cannibalization. Keyword cannibalization happens when you have more than one page targeting your site's same keyword and intent. One of the 2 pages affects the other's ability to rank, and as a result, neither page will perform as well as it should. In other words, non-location pages should not target location keywords. Check main local elements of the page, such as embedded map, page title, H1 tag, etc. Cannibalization is often overlooked by business owners and even SEOs as a hindrance to higher map rankings. I have seen many GMBs gaining multiple ranks higher just by correcting the cannibalization issues. Google TOS violations. Search the address in Google Search as well as Google Street View to verify the address is not a mailbox rental service, virtual office, empty parking lot, and etc. Check for heavy keywords or category stuffing in the GMB name and throughout the listing. These are some examples of heavy keyword stuffing. Blatant keyword stuffing not only makes your GMB vulnerable to a Google update, but also puts off potential leads who land on your GMB. Check the target URL attached to the GMB for any redirects. Okay guys, we have just come to the end of this video. I hope 5 GMB health checks I have mentioned will definitely give you a better idea of why you aren't ranking high locally. For a complete GMB audit with over 40 plus parameters, which helps identifying key issues with your GMB, check the link given in the description. Also, if you feel like this video was useful, be sure to smash the like button. For more SEO tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Until next time.